Yes.
Sorry, guys. You're beautiful.
Thanks, honey. Good morning, good afternoon. I should not lie. It is not good morning. It is 2:19 p.m., so it's good afternoon. Another week, another vlog, honeys. Today's a little bit of an interesting day. I'm off to my original serving job right now because at 3 o'clock we have a new menu that's coming out. It's a tasting menu, and so we have to try all the food, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to that. And then at 2:45, right before, I have a meeting with HR because one of the girls is leaving on a maternity leave and they're looking to fill her spot. And I'm thinking, do I do it? I don't know, is this a good idea? So anyways, I have to ask because there's a bunch of like strings attached to it, so I need to make sure. So HR meeting and then tasting menu, and then we're gonna come back home and I'll recap you. But outfit is, what do we think? Is this cute for HR?
You look really cute. I like it.
Thanks, honeys. Okay, honeys. See you after the tasting and after HR meeting. Stop! Wow, lots to update. I feel like every vlog I'm always like, lots to update. But our new menu coming out at my old serving job for Christmas is really good, tasty. I was excited to try everything, so I'm excited for that menu to come out. We always do like a festive menu every year. One of the servers, she is leaving on a maternity leave. She is due, I think, in like January, and she's gonna be leaving sometime in mid-November. And basically they're looking for someone to be filling her position while she's gone. It is contract based. When I found about this, I kind of sat there and I was like, okay, let me kind of like put all things aside and my issues with this job. Like, I'm like, let's just look at it, like take all that stuff away and like look at it. Right now, the way I'm doing it, both of my part-time jobs, my social media is like more part-time. They're not full-time. And it's like 2 of those. And then I have my current serving job, which is my old one. And then I have the new restaurant that I've been working at for the last couple of months. So in total, I'm working 4 part-time jobs. And that's just a lot. It's crazy. Working 4 part-time jobs is really difficult. It like having to switch your brain constantly to a new area to work into and everything. And because it's all sporadic and all over the place, it makes it hard to like save, and it makes it hard to gauge how much you're gonna make this month and kind of sit here being like, oh, well, do you think I can go on this trip next year because I'm gonna make this X amount of money because I'm gonna save this X amount of money? Like, it's really difficult, and I've been struggling with that. And so I feel that because I have no stability, and I'm also an actor in an industry that has no stability because auditions, as you all know in my videos, come out of nowhere. I was like, I need something in my life that is stable, which is why I've been trying to find like 9-to-5 jobs. They're not coming towards me as I planned, but I thought if I find something that is in the stability area, then this will make it easier for me to just sort of then focus on really building my resume with the social media jobs that I have, start applying to schools again in December, January, like save up properly because I know exactly how many, like I'm always gonna work 5 times a week. That's kind of where I'm at, and I'm trying to figure this out because today basically when I had my meeting with HR, they were just kind of like, the problem is that if I take this position, they're gonna need to find someone to fill my position. And because they're gonna fill in someone to fill my position, I may not have a position to go back when the original girl comes back to take her spot, if she does, after her maternity leave. So I could work for a year, 18 months, however long her maternity leave is, and then when she comes back, I may not have a position at all. So there's a risk there. I may not have a job in a year to a year and a half. But I'm also hoping that maybe I will not be serving in that point anymore, and I'll be out of the serving industry from a year to a year and a half. I don't know. So with all that being said, I'm kind of trying to figure out what is the best outcome, because doing this whole 4 part-time job is not fun. It's really hard. I feel that I don't, like I said, no stability. So I'm thinking that maybe I should just take the full-time position at my original serving job, put up with what I gotta put up with, but at least I know what exactly is happening. I don't have to fight for shifts. I'm gonna be guaranteed them. And like, I'll be able to really save and make good money for a year to a year and a half, and then go from there. I'm really leaning towards taking it. I don't know why, but something's telling me inside to take it. So besides that, we're about to have sweet potato fries with some steak. And then I'm gonna update you on what I'm doing, something kind of fun after dinner. This is what the fun, exciting thing that we're doing. For those of you who have been watching me for a while, a few months ago during the summer, there was a gentleman that reached out to me. He was doing a podcast. He's from LA and he interviews industry professionals about their journey as an actor and advice and all that kind of stuff. And so I did a podcast session with him, and he reached out to me again, and he wanted to talk to me about social media because he wanted to have me talk about my social media, how important it is to have social media, talk about primarily YouTube and social media involving actors and whatnot. So we're recording a session today. I'm so excited. I can't wait for it to go live, and I will let you all know how to watch and where to watch it. I'll actually link the other one that I did down below to this video. So if you're interested in checking it out, please do. We're supposed to start doing this really soon. It was supposed to be done earlier in the day today, but because I had this HR meeting and the tasting happen, I had to switch my whole schedule around. So we pushed it to the evening instead. So for him, it's 6, 7 p.m. because he lives in LA. And for me, obviously, it's 10 p.m. So I'm just waiting for him to send me the Zoom link. And then I'm gonna hop on my computer. We're gonna do the podcast session. And then that is it for tonight. I am so tired, I could pass out now. Hello, honeys. I usually say good morning, but I did not do good morning today because I had to be at work for 10 a.m. And I woke up at literally at 9:15 and I have to leave at work for 9:30. So I had, kid you not, 15 minutes to get ready. So I was like, I can't vlog right now. And also there's nothing to vlog. I'm just getting ready and it's 5:30 and I just came home. So I am feeling it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty dead. What is happening on the itinerary for today? Post a reel for the clinic because it's due today. And we have a training that's happening this weekend for RMTs, nurses and whatnot. And so I have to finish the content for that. And then I need to create another reel for the acting studio because I'm posting that tomorrow. I never ended up doing my podcast last night, actually. We started doing it and honestly, both of us were so exhausted that we were like, you know what? This is not good. So we actually rescheduled it for tomorrow. So the podcast is happening tomorrow instead at 12. So gotta prep a little bit for that. But yeah, dinner, we're gymming it tonight, Mikita and I. And then I think just chilling because tomorrow I have a meeting at 9 a.m. with the clinic. So it's a little bit of an early day. Let's make a coffee because I definitely need it. And then we're gonna sit and edit. Okay, so the work has been done and posted, which is awesome. I'm waiting for Mikita to come back. We're gonna hit the gym. And I don't know why I didn't plan this out properly, but I scheduled a massage for 9 p.m. and we're gonna work, it's already 7 and I'm hoping he's gonna be home in the next 10 minutes. We're gonna work here for an hour, but then I'm like, I actually don't have a lot of time to make dinner and eat until my massage. So I didn't really plan that one out properly, but that was my own fault, but that's okay. So I might have to do a light little snack. And then it's not even, actually my massage is happening at my apartment. He comes to my place, which is great. But besides that, that's kind of what's happening. I'm so close to finishing my social media course. I have one more module left and then that's it. I'm done. My social media course is finally over. And then tomorrow I'm gonna edit another reel. I'm also going to do some of my own work, post my YouTube video, and then I work in the evening, podcast, interview. So let's wait for honeys and then we're gonna go to the gym and work out. You're filming me. That is not fair. Here's me dancing, having a good time to Lady Marmalade. And my man is literally filming me. I've been caught. Oh, honeys, that massage was everything I needed. It actually was probably one of the more painful massages that I had. If you have TMJ, shout out to you, honeys, because I have TMJ and my left side of my jaw is locked and it hurts. So he had to massage my entire face and then he had to do my neck and my shoulder and my God, it was painful. And then, do we all remember my back problem that I had? Well, I think it's happening again. It's been spazzing in certain positions, especially when I bend down to pick something something, it like locks, and he had to massage. And when he massaged the left side of my butt, I honestly actually started tearing up because it was so painful. I thought I was gonna die. But I really needed that, and that felt good. I actually like having someone come to your house. It's something really nice. Like the massage is done and you just like lay on your couch. You don't have to like think about going anywhere. You just lay there. So we're off to bed. It's midnight. I have a 9 a.m. meeting tomorrow with the clinic. Okay, good night, honeys. My meeting is starting, so I'm going to have a breakfast and coffee on my meeting. But I don't know if I'm in the right Zoom call. I have a feeling. Can you guys hear me? What is going on? I don't know what's happening. It was not working. My literally camera wouldn't turn on and my audio wouldn't turn on. Now we're hopping on the phone instead. Meeting is done. Meeting was really good. We're changing a lot of things in the clinic. We're like really switching all our content around. The content that we were doing was like kind of working, kind of not. So we had to do like a whole plan of action, change of course, which is what we're doing. We discussed all that, and tomorrow actually is the training for the courses that they sell for lymphatic drainage. So tomorrow I actually have to be at the clinic for like a pretty long day. It's like a 10 to 5 kind of day, and shooting all the content for the training all day. I'm gonna head to the gym now because at 3 is going to be the recording of my podcast. So by then I need to finish editing and submit what is due this weekend, post my YouTube video, and oh my God, funny enough, I got an audition just now. I kid you not. After my background video, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to get myself into a little background gig just so I kind of show what's going on, because a lot has changed since last time I done my background vlog, which was like years ago during COVID. We were doing testing and masks and like all the screening. Like we don't do any of this anymore. So I was like, I wonder if they went back to like the old ways of doing background, or is it like a new version of it? I'm with Melissa Lee Talent for background. And so they emailed me and they're like, can you work on this show? And I don't know why in the moment, I think I was just so tired. I didn't connect the dots. And I looked at the date and I was like, oh, that's 2 weeks from now. Perfect. I can book off work. Like that's not an issue. I looked at the name of the show and I was like, never heard of this. I don't think I've ever auditioned for it. And I was like, I'm fine. And I was like, I can do this. So I said yes, sent in my photos for them. And then the next day I was like, wait a second, Ripple? I'm like, I know Ripple. I'm like, Ripple is the show that I've auditioned, I kid you not, 4 or 5 times already this year for different characters. And Ripple was the show that I auditioned for on my last vlog where I was on the phone. And I was like, oh no, we cannot be doing background for this show, because I'm obviously someone that they're interested in because I'm constantly auditioning for it. So I was like, that's a no. I ended up having to email background and be like, hey, I kind of screwed up and I can't be on the show. So let's disregard my last email. They're like, yeah, no problem. That's fine. Then funny enough, today, just now, as I finished my meeting, I am looking through my emails and I get an email from my agent. And my agent's like, hey, you're auditioning for Ripple again. And I'm like, I knew it. This is how the universe works. So my goal is to book something for Ripple by the end of this year. This would be fun. But I knew, I was like, doesn't feel right. The show, I'm like, why does this sound familiar? And I think honestly, I was just so tired. I wasn't thinking. Thank God the next day I had a aha moment and I realized that I cannot be on the show because I've auditioned for it numerous of times.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm taking over Anna's vlog for a minute. We are gonna make her a coffee with, she likes it with the coconut milk. Usually I froth it for her, but fortunately it's broken, so I have to get a new one. And we're gonna use her favorite flavor of all time, the pumpkin spice. So milk is in there, I warmed it up, and we're gonna press it. Look at those colors, beautiful.
Okay, am I gonna be late for my podcast? Let's see what time. 2:36, I have 25 minutes to finish getting ready. Can we see the pink? Little pink? Okay, my hair, ready. Makeup, I just did really cute natural. I've been really feeling the natural look lately. I'm taking vitamin D liquid form because everybody knows how important vitamin D is. I do 8 drops. Whew. I'm wearing pink because I feel like when I do stuff like this, I want to be, my brand color is pink. So I want to, you know, represent me, myself, and I. Podcast is done. I'm whispering because Nikita, my fiance, had to work a 6:30 a.m. shift today, and he's pretty exhausted, and he fell asleep. So he's passed out on the couch, and I don't want to make a lot of noise. So I came to the bathroom. I have to get it ready for work now. Reel for Jeff has been posted. I finished some of my own stuff. I didn't get to work on my corset as much too, but that's okay because I had a lot of things for like social media I had to do. I am going to do my audition tomorrow morning before I have to go to the clinic, which means I gotta get up earlier to learn my lines, get myself ready, and then go. I have to go to my serving job, and honestly the thought of going to serve till 2 a.m. now, because I'm the closer, I'm a 6 p.m. closer, after a full day of already doing other work, I'm like, please ship me, I can't. So we're gonna get some snacks ready for work and then change and head to serving. I'm like dead on the inside. Do you remember how I said last night we were gonna do my audition at 8 in the morning? I don't know in what world I thought I was living in when I said that, truly. But it's okay because the audition is not due until Monday and today is Saturday. So I could either try to film it today after the clinic or Monday as well. So I'm not worried, but my God, I'm so dead. I honestly could sleep for another 3 more hours. Book, laptop charger, pen, lipstick that I'm wearing right now, wallet, camera bag, camera battery in here. I think we're Gucci. I think we're ready to go.
I think we're Gucci.
What? It's a new thing. All the hip kids are saying it. This is the outfit. I'm trying to look like I'm a social media manager because, well, I am. And I'm trying to look all cute and represent my colors as well. And then I'm wearing, does this look okay?
It looks great, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay guys, let's go to the clinic, shoot content. I look like so Queen Street, love it. Okay, we're here. But what I did realize is that I haven't had breakfast and I have not had a coffee. I don't know how I messed that one up, but we need to get a little coffee and maybe even like a breakfast sandwich at this coffee place. And then I will be able to function for a full shooting day of content. So let's find a cute little coffee shop around here. Okay, so we just had lunch. Lunch was amazing. Impact Kitchen. Love Impact Kitchen. My friend Pony is here. She's gonna be our model for the massage today. So I'm walking back to the clinic right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm crashing. I'm gonna need another coffee. I'm pretty dead. Otherwise, so far good day. I enjoy shooting content. We're home. What a long ass day. But today was really fun. I really enjoyed the stuff that I do, like this kind of stuff, where I get to be in the clinic shooting. It's actually funny. People have always told me, like, you should do your own work, like create your own movies and like direct, like would you ever direct? My brain can't work in the director vibe. I don't see it that way. I never was able to connect to that. And I always struggle because I always promote people that they should do their own work, yet I don't do my own. But I think when it comes to social media, there's an aspect that I really enjoy about social media, and it's like the selling, the influencing, the putting yourself out there. I kind of really like my director brain works in that sense, but to like create a whole script, a scenario, like locations, everything, no way does that work. But Mikita's not home. yet, and I don't think I'm gonna film my audition today. I'm pretty pooped, to be honest, and I don't think it's gonna be my best work. So we're gonna do it tomorrow instead, which kind of works out better for me. I'm gonna learn a little bit of my lines. I'm actually meeting a friend. It's funny. So my mom's best friend from like years and years, and like since they were like children, she lives in France and she's been there for pretty much like, I don't even know, 40 years now. She has a son and he is visiting us for the first time in Canada. So he's here for 3 weeks. He's staying at my parents and I was just like, I'll take the kid out. I'll show him around town. I'll show him what Toronto's all about. So I'm taking him out for a beer today. I'm really excited. And I'm gonna take him probably, I was thinking of either Bellwoods Brewery or maybe Blood Brothers Brewery. These are like some fun breweries that we have here in Toronto. So I was thinking to do that. So I'm gonna do that. I have to meet him kind of in like the next hour. So I'm gonna do a little bit on my script and then I'm gonna go out with him and then be back by like 10. So then tomorrow I can wake up, work out, go to the clinic again to shoot a little bit more stuff. Okay, honeys, I love you. Bye. Hello, sweet honeys. I'm hopping on here to say good night and goodbye. I did not, in fact, film my audition this morning as I said I would yesterday. I've been really dead the last few days because it's been a crazy few days and I needed to sleep in. So I said we are sleeping in and we're gonna film it another time. It's due tomorrow, not until 6. So I actually do have the time to film it in the morning. I'm gonna go over my lines right now and get that all done. Anyways, thanks so much, honeys, for coming for another week, another vlog. I love you all. Big hugs. Hope you have a wonderful weekend and I'm gonna see you all next Friday. Bye, honeys.